So I want to know, and I'm sure everyone here would like to know, a little bit about what your life has been before you got married.
Well, I'm just from a normal family in Delhi. I have two elder sisters, so we're a family of three girls. And I think the biggest driving force behind all of us was the way our parents raised us, and especially my dad, because he raised us to feel empowered. He raised us to feel that we can conquer the world. And I wouldn't say that he raised us as sons, because he raised us as daughters in our own right. Because I feel daughters are very different from sons. And it's not fair to say that he raised me like a son. He raised me like a daughter. And I'm proud to be that today.
And I'm sure you are, and you stand proud, and that really definitely deserves well. To be raised as a daughter is fabulous. So what is being raised by a daughter? What exactly does that mean?
So I feel that, I have a daughter of my own today, and I hope that, I can give her what my father and my mother gave me. And in fact, when I became a mom, I realized that I should have loved my mom more, because I can now see how much love, there is between a mother and her child. And even when I was growing up as a child, I would go to my dad before an exam, and he would help me plan and help me manage my time. And it was those small things. He would be a part of everything that I would do, whether it was choosing my subjects or which college I was to go to. And he always told me, don't strive for perfection, strive for excellence, because that is a constant process. You should be the best at what you do, but you don't have to be perfect, because there's beauty in imperfection. And it was always, we were always strong, but we were still sensitive. We were powerful, but we were not aggressive. And I can see that in my mother. She has kept together all of us with such strong values. But that doesn't mean we're not, I would like to say, it doesn't mean we're not women of today. We have our values, but we're still modern. And you don't have to compromise on values, and you don't have to compromise on ideals that have been there in your family and traditions just to be modern. You can be modern and you can have values at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive.
Absolutely, absolutely. Completely agree with you on that. I don't know if I can ask, but I'm going to ask this anyway. You had an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
And that was, when I personally got to know it was an arranged marriage, it was very different. The fact that an arranged marriage in today's day and age with a film star, so could you please share, if it's not being too personal?
Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you you have to meet someone some way. And I just felt that this worked for both of us so beautifully, because we both laid our cards right in the beginning. And today I was just talking to a friend of mine, and she happens to be going through the same process. And I said, just be yourself. That's what I did, both of us. We were ourselves right from the beginning. And there was a different kind of discovery after marriage. But there was no surprise of a negative kind, I would say. Because I was who I was, and he was who he was. And I was comfortable. And I accepted the role that I had to take on, and he accepted that he has to become a part of my life. He also has to come into a family that is very into each other. We're extremely into each other, and being in films, you don't have that much time. And both of us, I think, have given and taken a lot from each other, and we've become more wholesome. It's two halves that make a whole. So why not?
Why not? Meera, you are out of the fishbowl. Now you live a life in the fishbowl. What's it like? What's it like? Please share with us what it's like.
Well, at home, it's just like any other marriage. We have fights. We get along well. We laugh a lot. We raise our child together. We're best of friends. And when we step out, we're just two people together taking on the world, I would say. And like I said, we've just given and taken a lot from each other. We've shared experiences. We've shared points of view. And I would say now, I never thought I'll be here. And it's not a bad thing. I'm glad that I can be, the voice of a 22-year-old amongst a room full of so many accomplished women. And I was so nervous when you asked me. I said, what am I going to do? Because everyone here is so much more experienced. They're so much more accomplished. What am I going to do? But I feel that I can give you a point of view that's mine. And that's all. I hope you like it. And it's just another world. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a new world.
Accomplishment is a very strong word. What is accomplishment according to you?
Accomplishment, I feel, would be achieving anything that you set your heart to.